Debbie, are you sure you tightened those bolts on the transmission array? The hum sounds off.
Yes, good, I did. And for the 1000th time, it's not a transmission array, it's a communication relay.
Hey, I heard that, too. It's like the spaceship is whispering sweet secrets.
Sweet secrets? More like the ship's complaining about its existential crisis.
Quiet on set. We're live in 3, 2.
Welcome, extraterrestrial wanderers. It's another dazzling day in orbit. Now, Gert, Debbie, what's this hum I'm hearing? Is the ship confessing its love for binary code?
It's a malfunction. Nothing more.
That's right, Charlie. The ship has too much existential baggage.
Well, let's lighten the load with our first headline. But first, a quip about Iceland. Did you hear about the Icelandic comedian who became a rock star? Stay tuned to find out, folks.
Enough banter. Hank, we've discovered a binary message in the simulation glitch. Decode it for us.
Finally, a challenge. I'm on it.
Decoding binary in a simulated reality? What's next? Interpretive dance on a black hole?
Stay tuned for our headlines, folks. The binary mystery unfolds, and the space circus continues. Hey, space aficionados! It's your carefree captain, Charlie, guiding you through the space waves on Earth. Our news buffet is ready for consumption. Bob, what's simmering in Asia these days?
Charlie, South Korea's economy is kicking up its heels with a 2.6% growth, a victory dance fueled by domestic demand boogie and export tap dancing. Over in India, the monsoon forecast is sweet music to farmer ears, promising harvest as bountiful as a Bollywood blockbuster. Meanwhile, Japan's unemployment rate hits a record low at 2%, signaling an economic recovery hotter than a wasabi-induced tear.
Whoa, simmer down, Bob. Let's get off to Europe for a wild ride of headlines. Germany's Protestant leader exit stage left amid allegation, turns out. The moral high ground doesn't pay well. And would you believe Russian diplomacy can master the art of leveraging conflict? Shakira's tax evasion deal steals the show, proving even hips can't tango with financial acrobatics.
Now, plunging into Africa's drama pool. Liberia's George Weah concedes, and Shanice Palacios snags the Miss Universe crown for Nicaragua. On a darker note, Sudan's 7-month war has them tiptoeing on the brink of collapse. Talk about a plot twist.
Shifting gears to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. An upcoming election takes center stage, and Tshisekedi supporters rally in Kinshasa. Eastern DRC spices things up with a gun battle against M23 rebels real-life drama. Keeping us on
And
our
because
toes.
we can't have a show without a dash of chaos. Albania's opposition throws a budget protest featuring smoke bombs and fire. Nothing says political dislike a pyrotechnic display.
I guess these days, you really have to smoke them out to make a point.
Wrapping it up, China's economic hustle is real, growing by 3.9% in Q3. Indonesia joins the party with a World Bank-backed dance move, projecting a 5.3% growth, a decade's worth of economic fireworks.
And there you have it. Space Wanderers. Another scoop of earthly tales. Stay tuned because this blue planet never runs out of surprises. Until next time, keep those antennas tuned.
Greetings, interstellar wanderers. Welcome to 24/7 Newsroom, your guide through the quirks of this blue planet. I'm Charlie, the laissez-faire aficionado of earthly shenanigans.
And I'm Hank, the ever-curious intergalactic observer, ready to dive into the mysteries of human existence.
Curious indeed, Hank. Do these humans even grasp their own motivations? They stumble through life, driven by a mix of instinct, societal pressures, and fleeting desires. Perhaps they're just intricate biological machines, programmed to reproduce and perpetuate their existence, unaware of the ballet they're part of.
Humans mysterious as a lukewarm cup of tea.
Joining us are Bob, the combat enthusiast,
Hey now, I prefer that title.
and the ever-charming Gert, our linguistic oddity. Now, let's plunge into today's headline from the enigmatic land of Iceland. Access denied. Earth's digital fortress blocks alien entry.
Well, that's one way to say, keep out.
Oh, I'm sure they have a Viking longship of hospitality waiting for us.
Deadpan with all their tech, they still can't turn off their spam filters.
Picture this, folks. Iceland's that mysterious kid in school who hoards the best snacks.
Bob, thoughts on this digital fortress?
It's like they're playing hard to get. You know what's not hard to get? My paycheck when I was a war-loving accountant.
That's harder to get? Your paycheck or a laugh from this conversation?
The mystery of your transition to an accountant remains unsolved.
Our binary aficionados, Charlie, Bob, and Roger, are decoding a secret message. Gert, any thoughts?
Binary code. How quaint.
Sarcastically quaint? It's the language of the universe, Gert. You wouldn't know elegance if it hit you with a binary brick.
Look at Debbie, battling the coffee monster. Maybe she'll find the secret to decoding binary in there.
Need a hand, Dave.
Binary is like the universe, vast, full of secrets, and hard to decipher.
Wow, Hank, that's deep.
Binary is like the human mind, complex, often illogical, and prone to errors.
For a quick spin on Iceland's geography, let's hear from our virtual travel guide.
Iceland, where the wind is colder than an ex's heart.
And it's not bordered by any countries. Just like Jer at a comedy show.
Iceland, where the only thing more desolate than the landscape is the thought of human existence.
Iceland's Viking heritage is fascinating, but I doubt they had binary jokes.
As we unravel the binary and Iceland's secrets, stay tuned for more 24/7 newsroom. Because, just like Iceland's digital fortress, we're not letting anyone escape the charm of Earth. Until next time, Space Voyagers. Welcome back, fellow wanderers. You're in for another round of 24/7 Newsroom, the ultimate guide to Earth's oddities. I'm Charlie, your navigator through this human carnival.
Chuckles oddities, he says. I've seen more coherence in a black hole's gravitational pull. I'm Hank, perpetually curious about the enigma called human existence.
Bob in the house. Reminiscing about the days when war and competition were the pastimes. Ah, the good old days.
Good old days and war in the same sentence. Truly an alien concept.
And, of course, we have Gert, our linguistic marvel, and Debbie, our resilient human touchstone. Now, brace yourselves for our next escapade, straight from the mystical land of India. The Times of India, where ink meets enlightenment.
Sounds like a deep dive into human profundity.
Bob, hit us with a quick summary.
Enlightenment in a newspaper? Might as well seek wisdom in a fortune cookie.
The Times of India, a relic of the ages. Spinning tales of Australia's cricket conquest. Physics Wallace employee exodus. And the rise of Caddy fabric. Drama. Drama everywhere.
Truly riveting.
Now, a punchline to spice things up. Hank,
The Times of India, where ink flows like the Ganges and journalism is the real cosmic sport.
And humanity is the eternal audience.
Stella. Now, let's casually chat about this enlightening newspaper. India, a land of vibrant colors, contradictions, and, of course, cricket madness.
India, where the spies in their curry matches, the spies in their news.
And the competition between physics walla and khadi fabric. Now that's a clash of the
Indeed,
titans.
their pursuit of material pursuits mirrors our futile attempts to decipher existence.
Still puzzled by their paper fetish. What's wrong with a good old digital news feed?
At least with paper, you can't accidentally delete the news.
Moving right along. In our ongoing B-plot saga, Deb, our fearless production manager, faces the notorious coffee machine. Gert, any thoughts?
The intricacies of human rituals, always a source of amusement.
Indeed. Perhaps the coffee machine is a metaphor for the futility of human endeavors. We toil away, creating outputs destined for the digital waste heaven of history, much like the fleeting nature of coffee consumption.
Classic Deb, battling the coffee monster.
While Debbie conquers the caffeine quest, our binary enthusiasts, Charlie, Bob, and Roger, persist in decoding the cosmic riddle. Any progress?
Deadpan progress remains a flexible concept.
Deadpan progress is for those who haven't mastered the art of intergalactic procrastination. Decoding the universe's coffee order, an interstellar puzzle.
Decoding binary and fixing coffee machines. Truly the zenith of cosmic achievement.
And with that cosmic perspective, stay tuned for more unpredictable adventures on 24/7 Newsroom. We'll be back after these messages. Don't drift too far, cosmic
Less
voyagers.
than sarcastically all, human ambition, fixing coffee machines and decoding binary, the pinnacle of their intergalactic aspirations. How quaint.
Welcome back, companions. It's time to embark on another space adventure with 24/7 Newsroom. I'm Charlie, your guide through the tangled tapestry of earthly affairs.
Galactic adventure? More like a celestial treadmill. We're all just running on a path to nowhere, chasing after nothing but the illusion of progress.
Tapestry? More like a web of chaos and confusion. Deciphering Earth's news is like trying to understand an alien language. And Hank, the ever-curious observer ready to entangle the space
Bob
mysteries.
here, still nostalgic for the days when decoding news was as straightforward as a good old combat strategy.
Because nothing says good old days like organized violence.
And, of course, we have Gert, our linguistic maestro, and Debbie, our human grounding force. Now, let's plunge into today's headline from the vibrant land of Indonesia. Melu Retno Sampaikan Hasil KTTOKIP Pemerintah China.
Indonesia, the archipelago of 1,000 islands. I bet their high-level conferences involve a game of island hopping.
I wonder what makes humans so fond of putting labels on everything. Labels for countries, labels for ideologies, labels for each other. It's as if they're trying to make sense of a chaotic universe by creating artificial categories.
Bob, enlighten us with a quick summary.
President Joko Widodo shared that Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi is in China discussing the outcomes of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation High-Level Conference on Palestine. Minister Retno, an OKI representative, seeks effective humanitarian aid delivery to Gaza. On Monday, 21 tons of aid, including medical supplies and food, was sent by organizations like PT Paragon Technology and Innovation, Indonesia Humanitarian Alliance, Kita Bisa, Basnas, and more.
Effective humanitarian aid. Now that's a phrase you don't hear often.
Deadpan in my travels across the cosmos. I found that effective humanitarian aid is as rare as a coherent sentence from a politician.
Excellent punchline, Bob. Now, let's delve into the nitty-gritty of Indonesia's diplomatic dance. Any thoughts?
Indonesia, a nation of many islands and diplomatic maneuvers. They're like chess players, only with 1,000 boards.
And the dance of territorial dispute, especially with Malaysia over islands. It's like neighbors arguing over the backyard fence.
I wonder if humans understand the irony of their territorial disputes. The concept of ownership seems absurd. We're all just visitors on this planet, here for a fleeting moment. Why get hung up on a few acres of land?
How quaint! Geopolitical tango with a side of island hopping.
Moving on, let's check our progress decoding earthly news. Our binary enthusiasts, Charlie, Bob, and Roger, are at it again. Debbie, any updates?
Some chatter about political chess and humanitarian gambits. Mostly binary gibberish. I'll keep an eye on it.
Sounds like they're speaking a different kind of language down there. One with lots of zeros and ones?
Sounds like Earth's political games have even our binary code stumped. Now, in a twist of fate, Debbie, our human mediator, navigates the virtual tensions.
Virtual tensions? More like intergalactic drama.
Drama? Is it like a soap opera?
More like a sitcom with a dash of existential crisis.
Intergalactic drama. Sounds like the kind of thing accountants deal with all the time. Always balancing the books between different dimensions. You know.
A sitcom indeed. Earth news is the greatest extraterrestrial joke.
Welcome back, space companions. It's time to solve the extraterrestrial waves with 24/7 Newsroom. I'm Charlie, your laissez-faire captain navigating the interstellar current.
I prefer to lasses, for I navigate through the local watering.
Celestial seas? More like an intergalactic shipwreck waiting to unfold. We're drifting in a void of misinformation.
Shipwreck or not, I'm Hank, always ready to explore the intergalactic unknowns. Let's plunge into today's stellar headline from the land of Iran. Iran and Russia condemn Israeli attacks on Gaza, call for an end to the Palestine-Israel war.
The twisted tapestry of earthly conflicts. It's like witnessing a Shakespearean tragedy in slow motion.
Bob, give us the space cliff notes.
Iran and Russia joining forces, condemning Israel's Gaza strikes, and pleading for peace in the never-ending Israel-Palestine
Peace in
saga.
the Israel-Palestine saga? That's like expecting a cat and mouse to hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
Teamwork for peace. I thought that's what Earth sports were for.
Sports, war, it's all just a competition. I bet they're keeping score somewhere.
A cosmic scoreboard for international relations. Now, for a punchline that'll stir the dust. Gert,
Allow me, Charlie. Good. What's truly space is our ability to ignore our problems while we argue about sports and politics. We're like a bunch of kids in a sandbox, only the stakes are way higher.
Oh, the extraterrestrial charade of nations denouncing violence. As if words can mend the scars of conflict. How quaint.
Iran, a country caught in a web of complex relationships. With Armenia, it's all rainbows until Nagorno-Karabakh enters the chat.
And the dance with Turkey. Cooperation. Competition sounds like a tango.
Tango. More like a celestial blunder. The intricacies of interstellar diplomacy. I wonder if aliens in distant galaxies watch Earth soap operas for entertainment.
now, let's navigate through the space chaos on our set. Debbie, how's our decoding mission going?
The crews hit a virtual barrier, amplifying personal conflicts. Gert's negativity is off the charts.
Virtual barriers, real problems. This ship is doomed.
Doomed? We're sentient machines, Gert. We're already dead inside.
Gert, ever the optimist. Tensions are rising. and the possibility of failure looms. Meanwhile, our teleprompter's gone rogue.
Looks like the teleprompter's been sampling Gert's negativity.
A malfunctioning teleprompter adds a touch of humor to our intergalactic drama. Earthly tech always keeping us on our toes.
Indeed, it's a reminder that even in the face of life's unpredictable nature, we can always find something to chuckle about.
I think they're a great thing. They're going to help stimulate the economy and create jobs.
Welcome back, Space Wanderers. Now, let's dive into the heart of our next odyssey. Our destination, Iraq.
Here we go.
Hold on to your space suits, everyone. Our article from Iraq promises to be as thrilling as a tax audit.
Oh joy, the excitement is palpable.
Deadpan, I'd rather watch paint dry.
Our headline today, Alzumeria TV, Iraq's window to the cosmos, but don't expect a glimpse into alien life. Instead, we're exploring the extraterrestrial landscape of Iraqi television.
Iraqi television? That's intriguing. Tell us more, Charlie.
Iraq, a country with ties that are as tangled as the wires in our spaceship. Now, let's unravel some lesser-known trivia about this ancient land.
Trivia, a human pastime.
Go on. Go on.
Did you know that Iraq is home to the world's oldest known writing system, cuneiform? It's like the ancient aliens left their shopping lists lying around.
Ancient aliens, eh? I wonder if they left their recipe for intergalactic lattes too. That would be truly out of this world.
And here's a punchline for you. Maybe they were ordering interstellar pizza.
Hilarious. But did you also know Iraq has the world's largest date palm plantation? Quite the hot date spot.
Dates, the fruit, everyone. Anyway, let's spice it up. Iraq also boasts the city of Baghdad, known for its vibrant markets. It's like the Amazon of ancient times, but with camels instead of delivery drones.
Camels, huh? Well, at least they don't get lost in the desert like our GP systems. And you thought prime shipping was revolutionary?
Now, in all seriousness, Alzumeria TV plays a crucial role in connecting Iraq to the world. Let's decode the cultural signals it sends out.
Since the teleprompter is sending out its own cultural signals.
Sounds like Alzumeria TV is having a case of teleprompter Tourette syndrome.
Let's not unravel our sanity like we're decoding binary messages.
Stay tuned, comrades, as we attempt to decode not just Iraq's television but also the mysteries within our own cosmic circles. Welcome back, comrades. Get ready for a wild ride through Ireland's tumultuous history. But first, a catchy headline, Ireland's past, where Celtic battles and troubles collide.
And don't forget the accounting scandals. Those cells were always up to no good.
Oh, joy. Another country steeped in human conflict.
Well, Ireland's history is like a never-ending saga of rebellion and drama. The Celts, the Roman, the Vikings, it's like a historical soap opera.
But the troubles, from what I've read, were quite recent and intense. A struggle for independence, right?
Struggle, yes. Independence, not so much. More like a chaotic dance of political missteps.
Typical humans, tangled in their own web of trouble. It's almost poetic.
Poetic. More like pathetic.
Now, let's dive into the article. Ireland's journey from Roman conquest to the Troubles to the Good Friday Agreement. It's like a roller coaster ride through time.
Brace yourselves for another round of space space chaos.
Hidden treasure in the simulation? Intriguing.
A treasure hunt within our own existence. The irony is palpable.
Not to mention the celestial irony of spending an eternity searching for treasure in a simulated world, all while ignoring the real treasure that's right in front of us, life itself.
Stay tuned, dear viewers, for our season finale. The circus is about to take an unexpected turn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Earth. We've got one more journey before we wrap up this spectacle. Now, let's delve into the article on Israel.
I'll be honest, Charlie, this whole Israel thing is a bit too heavy for me. I prefer my space journeys with a little more extraterrestrial flavor.
Israel, a land of complexities, peace treaties, but persistent tensions with Syria and Lebanon. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a saga of strife and elusive resolution. A region where stability coexists with perpetual challenges.
The intricacies of the Middle East's geopolitical dance mirror the convoluted syntax of the Galactic Commonwealth. Truly fascinating.
Humans and their conflict. Do they ever learn? It's like watching toddlers fight over toys.
Yeah, but those toddlers usually have better reasons for fighting.
At least they're not bored. War. It's the ultimate spectator sport. Keeps you on the edge, wondering who'll score the next point.
The clash of civilizations fueled by historical grievances and ideological differences. It's a complex system with emergent behaviors.
A turbulent history that shapes the present. Thanks for the insight, team. Now, before we conclude, a twist awaits.
And with that, let's give a big round of applause to the self-proclaimed experts on global conflicts. Stand up. For yourselves, fellas. A quest, you say? Right here in the spaceship?
Buckle up, folks. Our mundane newsroom is about to become the backdrop for an adventure. The extraterrestrial circus takes an unexpected turn.
An adventure? In this rust bucket of a spaceship? I'd rather watch paint dry.
Stay tuned, viewers. The next episode promises revelations, challenges, and perhaps a glimpse into the very fabric of our existence. Until then, keep your antennas tuned to Earth.
Cut. Cameras off, everyone.
I guess you could say it's a wrap for these suckers.
A quest for treasure, right here in the spaceship. Who would have thought?
Will this treasure involve linguistic challenges? I prefer straightforward communication.
I wonder what echoes of our past decisions we'll confront. It's like a scientific experiment with unpredictable variables.
Hope it's not as competitive as Earth's Wars. I've had enough of that.
Oh, joy. Another opportunity to witness human folly up
It's
close.
bound to be less messy than a political debate.
Going live again in 3, 2, 1.
Roger, did you catch episode 532? Quite the unexpected turn with that treasure quest.
Treasure. In a newsroom? What's next? A sitcom on quantum physics.
I found it entertaining. A unique blend of chaos and curiosity.
Entertaining. Are we watching the same reality simulation?